Hey everybody, happy Saturday. Welcome to this episode of Dr. Dad the Dentist. Today I want to share with you something that happened on Labor Day, which was just this week, and it absolutely blew my mind. This whole thing that's happened, how my story's getting out ever since the news report came out, has been mind-blowing, honestly. But let's find out the cool thing that happened on Monday on this episode. Listen to this. The news story came out Friday before last, just before school started. Just a few days after that, during the first week of school, I got a message on Instagram from someone named Drglennvo. No idea who in the world this is. And he said he wanted to interview me for his podcast. All right. I don't know who this guy is, but I'll figure it out. So I look him up online. And I'm actually going to have to read this because of all the stuff that this guy's done. He's a dentist in Denton, Texas, and his practice is just off of I-35 and Teasley Lane. Kind of interesting, is a block from the apartments that my wife lived in whenever her and I started dating back on March 26th of 1992. Kind of cool. But Dr. Vo owns Denton Smiles Dentistry with his wife, Dr. Tran. Dr. Vo has done a lot of stuff. He runs this podcast, and he's got lots and lots of podcasts that he's done. Lots of views of all of his episodes. He has a Facebook group called Nifty Thrifty Dentists, which I just checked has 59,800 or something members in it. So it's very large. It's even better though. Dr. Vo has written 2 best-selling books. He's been on or featured in USA Today, the Wall Street Journal, Forbes. Okay, this guy's legitimate. Maybe I should really talk to him. I say, okay, sure, we'll do the podcast. And we set it up to do it on Labor Day because I don't have class on that day. So we get on. He doesn't tell me anything about what we're going to talk about. No questions beforehand, no preparation. And we get on and he interviews me, and it was pretty cool. He asked me a lot of questions about my story, and I got to tell him all about, what's happened over the years, what's going on now, share some of the things that I hope will come out of my story. The idea that people will realize that it's never too late to follow your dream. But I want to show you what he shared on Instagram on Thursday. So we filmed on Monday. He releases the podcast on Thursday, but he put a little teaser on Instagram. What I want to do is I want to show you that teaser that he put on Instagram. Of all the things that he could have put in there, of the 41 minutes that we talked, that's the part that I would hope that would show up in there. I love this part. I love the fact that he asked me this question and that I was able to give the answer that I gave. Watch this teaser, and then after it's over, if you would, please go check out Dr. Vo. All the information about him is down below in the comments. His website is drdglennvo.com, V-O. Go listen to his podcast. Go listen to this entire podcast. I think you'll find it interesting.
I just want you to share with all of us how special it is for you to get into dental school and to enter our profession. And again, this is for all of us veterans out there who maybe we just need a reminder. I just want you to share from your own feelings, like how important this is to you and how important it is for you to be on the road to become a dentist.
I can't even really describe it. It's very important. The thing that I don't want to forget along the way, there's so many things that it's going to get super busy. I'm going to have all this stuff going on. My family's in Texas. The thing I never want to forget is how grateful I was that moment when I got that. Every single morning I wake up, and I do this intentionally, and I think about how grateful I am for what's about to happen that day or what happened the day before. Little things like I'm grateful that there's a bus that goes right by where I live and I can ride the bus to school. I don't have to drive. And I never want to forget how grateful and how blessed I am. And I would say for people that are out there listening, if you have nothing to be grateful for, then you're not looking hard enough. Never forget how grateful we are to be in this profession. There's a lot of people who might want to do it or who want to do something else, but gratitude is so big, and really realizing how blessed we are. I don't think people are grateful enough for what they have, and it builds resentment, it builds everything else. I'm sure you feel the same way. You've got to practice, you've got this. There's a lot to be grateful for. You don't even really have to look that hard.
I love that.
Please continue to follow along on this journey. It has been mind-blowing. sometime in a couple days, I'm going to put out a video about the first week of school, which is really when all the craziness started to happen. Just so much more than I could have ever imagined. So if you would, please like this video. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please click the subscribe button. We are actually over 100 subscribers now. Who would have thought? Also follow me on Instagram. It's Dr. Dad the Dentist. And then on Facebook as well, Dr. Dad the Dentist. And check this out. I have merch. My niece had my cousin make this t-shirt for me, and she gave it to me at my going away party. It was one of the most thoughtful things that anyone's ever given me. I'm super grateful for it. So thank you, Angel. That's my niece. Thank you for the t-shirt. Thank you, Appa, for making it. Continue to follow along on this crazy journey. Follow your dreams. It is not too late. You can do this. See you on the next episode.